A horrible little porcelain figurine. Madame Dupre didn't strike me as the type to play with dolls. Nice bouquet of roses, although it would make things much easier if they were Easter lilies.
If only.
Ah, the Gascon docks. The artist definitely took some liberties. You can't see a single person getting stabbed. Must be nice being able to afford keeping your oil lamps lit during the daytime.
Alright, so we got 3 doors to go through. Well, maybe.
Goodness, someone went overboard with the flowers. This brings back some memories, doesn't it?
Flowers
I'd rather
everywhere!
forget.
Holy cow.
These should be useful.
I'll just steal those. Really? I got tweezers now? Useful tool for reaching things too small for human hands to reach. Or for plucking those pesky long eyebrow hairs. Okay.
Dr. Tennyson's Vigor Pills. These would make a sloth act like a hummingbird.
I wonder what those are used for.
A gentle reminder that everyone's time is slowly running out.
Okay.
What in the ether is that thing supposed to be? Actually, I'd rather not know.
Leeches?
Is this really the best that medical science has to offer?
Really?
Decadent. Decadent.
Is this the doctor's below? This is his stuff then? Because he did mention bloodletting.
I can only wonder what sort of potions Andrew concocts in this thing. The science of pharmacology. I'm sure it's riveting stuff.
What's this paper?
It looks as though this folded piece of paper is being used as a bookmark.
Open it! Can I open it?
I hope remembering what page they were on wasn't too important.
Looks like it's a letter for Andrew.
I didn't mean to take it. Okay, I guess I'll take it. Andrew encloses the agreed upon fee. I wouldn't be able to concentrate on exams without this help. Dr. Tennyson charges an obscene amount. Thank goodness for good people like you with home pharmacies. I'll look for them in the usual spot under the Weeping Angel. Joshua. P.S. Sorry to hear about your mother. I'll wait a few days before passing by. This is framing Andrew as guilty. I thought the green bottle was the poison? Vigor pills? I don't think so.
The bottle is empty.
Oh. I gotta pay better attention to the mouse changing shape over things. Empty bottle of pills designed to energize even the laziest of people. Recommended for use by men only. Contains 98% benzoylmethacgonine. Benzylmethylecgonine. Good enough.
Why would anyone need so many flowers in one room?
Really?
Perhaps it's to mask the odors of those chemicals on the workstation.
Could be. Yeah, it must be a nice place to sit and listen to music. Oh, look! It's one of those new audio cylindergraphs. I can't quite wrap my head around how they can manage to get sound out of a wax cylinder.
A harpsichord. Oh! Oh, God. I don't know music at all. And if there's a music puzzle, we're pretty doomed. Alright. Can I leave this, or... There we go. If there's a music puzzle, we're doomed. The case is closed.
I don't know much about art, but I see Madame Dupre and I at least have similar tastes.
Okay. Very strange of you to say. Alright, so let's look for something that may have something to do with musical notes. Keep an eye out for it. I was just about to say, play Mary Had a Little Lamb. See? We're on the same page. Oh, it's not locked. I expected it to be locked. Alright, I'll just snoop around the entire house.
Juliet really likes plants and flowers, doesn't she?
Is this Juliet's room?
I've never seen so many beauty products together in one place. Doesn't look like they get used much, though.
Okay. I'm sure she's fine with me
Locked.
looking through her
I
shit.
suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Huh. Okay.
Nice little cottage. Looks like it would make a nice cozy spot to retire. If I hadn't already retired from life, that is.
Let's have a look through these papers. Aha, what's this?
What is it? September 8th, 1844. Dear Miss Montgomery, fortunately, I've been informed of a series of burglaries in the neighborhood near the room you're renting from me at 76th Forest Lane. As a precaution, I've gone ahead and changed the locks. Please find enclosed a copy of your new key. I hope this doesn't cause you too much of an inconvenience. Edwina Crestfell. Okay. So why is she renting a room?
So, Juliet is renting a room in the Chum.
Yeah.
That's certainly interesting.
It is indeed.
I can't wait to see what sort of dirty secrets she's got hidden away in there.
That's dirty. Alright, well, we gotta go look.
Well, someone's fancy. I never liked these types of beds much. They feel too claustrophobic.
I always thought they had a certain appeal myself.
Yes, you would think that about a bed that lets you shut out the rest of the world.
Damn, truth hurts. Drawers, did I click on that?
They're all empty. How unusual.
Not to mention disappointing.
Okay.
I've never seen so many beauty products together in one place. Doesn't look like they get used much, though.
So she doesn't actually live here, is what we're getting out of this.
A much younger Madame Dupre. I suppose that's a nice alternative to a mirror.
Damn.
Ooh, a fainting couch. You know, I always wanted one of these, but I never fainted enough to justify buying one.
Oh! The Parson of Crook Hall by Edwin Lunchfoot.
One of those melodramatic romances. I read it a while back, and I couldn't tell you a thing about it.
Convent of the Damned and Other Short Stories by Wallace Bedletter?
Now that one sounds interesting. I was always a fan of Bedletter's short stories.
The Chestertons, A Brief History. 1660 to 7... Jesus.
Doesn't appear to be very brief if there's 2 volumes of it. I wonder if anyone outside the family would find this even remotely interesting.
Nope.
Doesn't appear to be very brief if there's...
Choice and Consequence.
Choice and Consequence. Who in their right mind would write a book about that?
Edgar Fentiman? Equestrian Mesmerism.
I don't even want to know what that one's about.
Mesmerizing Horses? Buffalo Skinner, A Wild Man's Tale.
I read that one last year. If you ever wanted to know the intimate details of a buffalo's anatomy, I highly recommend it.
Okay.
It would appear that Madame Dupre was taking music lessons.
Apparently.
The current predicament has probably put an end to that venture, though.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Alright, well. I know do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, but I don't know what notes they correspond to at all. Like I said, I don't have a musical bone in my body. I'm writing this shit down just in case the game doesn't do it for me. Play that? Yep, we're gonna do that.
Seems Madame Dupre fancies herself a poet.
Uh-oh. To dream, O Morpheus, caress my cheek, bring forth the soothing visions, give me strength when I am weak, allow me some provisions. In your domain I am as a queen, controlling all I see and hear. I've traveled places I've never been, and know not the meaning of fear. Laura Dupre. And the dove. The dove is pure, serene, and pale, a glowing angel in the sparkling sky. Its gentle coos unlike the wail of this cursed crow that will not die. Protect the dove from the grim defeat. Let it remain in gentle fight. For when the crow is allowed to eat, it covers the world in eternal night. By Laura Dupre.
Well, that was life-changing.
For once in my life, I'm completely speechless.
Then perhaps I should take this with me and read it more often. Nah.
I was just about to say, is he going to actually take it? I got an achievement. Don't quit your day job. That's great.
That's an old uniform, from the turn of the century by the look of it. This must be Madame Dupre's first husband. Kinda strange that she'd still keep his portrait in the bedroom.
Yeah, keeping the portrait's one thing, but having it in the bedroom? Kind of weird. You used to play piano in the 2nd grade. I actually played saxophone when I was in elementary school. And what's interesting about that is I didn't want to play any musical instruments. I shouldn't say any. I did play harmonica for fun. Other than that, I didn't want anything to do with musical instruments. And I've had asthma my whole life, and it was really bad when I was a kid. I was hooked up to one of those machines, like in the back of the room at school. All the kids made fun of me for it. So there's, the classroom, and there's my dumbass all the way in the back, hooked up to a machine so I could breathe. And the doctor prescribed me a saxophone to exercise my lungs. And so my parents went to get me a saxophone from the school, and they wouldn't give me one because they only put out so many saxophones. And this is when the saxophone was cool, by the way. It's not like it used to be. Saxophone was like, it was the cool instrument back then. It isn't anymore, but it was. But they were like, we got a doctor's note here that's a prescription for a saxophone. And they gave me one, and I had to play it. I didn't like it at all, but I had to. Oh, hey, what's up, Matt? Wait, 2 things. Your elementary school let you play saxophone? All we got were recorders? Yeah, we had a full-blown orchestra, dude. We had everything. Clarinet was the most popular instrument, I think, other than the saxophone. But the clarinet, they allowed more people to be the clarinet. So it was hugely popular. Everybody was walking around with their damn clarinets. Also because they're not as heavy as a saxophone. But yeah, we had everything in elementary school. As a former saxophone, can confirm it's one hell of a lung workout. When it was cool, though, it's still cool. Really? Is it still cool? I don't know. I thought saxophones have kind of disappeared out of the coolness factor. But, yeah, I briefly played it. I was not very good at it.
Let's see if there's anything in these drawers. Damn, nothing but personal effects and more stationery.
Don't forget the first rule of detective work. If there's nothing useful inside, check underneath and between.
Okay.
Yes, of course. Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, thanks, Bill.
Now this is intriguing.
Well, jazz is making a comeback, so sax is in. I guess that makes sense. Plus, it's about to be the 20s. I guess that makes sense. I'm not going to warn you again, you disgusting mulatto thug. Okay. So there is a little bit of racist undertones in some of this, or racial issues. Stay away from my daughter and my house, or I'll kill you myself, something or another. Okay. Well then. So there's that. That escalated quickly. Mama, not a nice person. But we kind of already
got some huge bags under your eyes, Miles. Reminds me of the case we had on that strange train.
Don't remind me.
Is that it in here? I guess that's it. I played the bass marimba and violin and some other marimba. Really? That's cool. I love the violin. Can't play it or anything, but I love it. Alright, let's go play that scale on the piano. Harpsichord, sorry, harpsichord! Okay, so what do we got here? Where is C at? And why are they all over the place? See, this is why I don't like it. Oh shit, I done messed up, didn't I? Oh my god. Hold on. Did I get a copy of that? I probably didn't, did I? His testimony, the tweezers, and the pills. Oh no. Alright. Oh god, where was that? Was that in here? Okay, yeah, I don't know what any of these things mean. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what I could do with this. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, fix. Yeah, but there's different... Look, I don't know anything about the scale. If I come over here... There's low C, there's C sharp, middle C. I don't know which ones I do. High C? Does it matter? C, D, G. This doesn't sound right. F. See, there's another G. A, B, and another C. I was never a fan of putting musical puzzles in puzzle games. So I guess this is a low C then? And that's a high C, I would assume. Okay. I did that though, isn't that what I did? Technically that's middle to high on a piano, but try starting at low. See, we got a G all the way down here. Alright. So, C. So they were all in order. I was just getting ahead of myself then. Okay. Why was there a welcome to the chat room? I don't know. I saw that earlier. I'm not sure why that was. That was really weird. Anyways, that didn't really do anything for me, did it? Oops. Oh, that's not a button over here. I can see it's a different color. Are you sure I do anything here? I'm not so sure. I don't know. I'm gonna let it go though. I don't want to dwell on a puzzle for too long. We'll go talk to the doctor. See if he'll...
Doctor, may I ask you a few questions?
Please be my guest.
See if he'll get Andrew up and lucid.
May I ask exactly what kind of sedative you gave Andrew?
A simple tincture of laudanum. It's what I give all my nervous patients.
He seems a bit out of sorts.
Hot meat kettle.
It can have that effect, but it usually wears off in half a day or so.
Is there a way to bring him out of his condition sooner?
A stimulant would have the opposite effect, but I wouldn't recommend mixing the two. It could have potentially harmful effects on his heart.
Not my problem!
Oh, of course. I wasn't planning on doing anything of the sort. I was just curious.
It's cute how you act like you have no experience in these matters. It's almost convincing.
Isn't laudanum something that...
Those are all the questions I've got for now.
I hope I answered them adequately.
Isn't that ether? Or is it not?
Her eyes are glazed. If we didn't know she'd been...
Yeah. Alright, let's go back in. I mean, I do have those pills. That's Mary had a little lamb on the keyboard. And I don't think I'm going to get anything from in here. I think I screwed up this one.
I have some questions for you. Oh, goody.
Oh,
I found this bottle of pills upstairs. Are they yours?
Yes, I take those from time to time when I'm feeling tired.
You seem to be out.
Yes, that is a pity.
Where do you usually acquire them?
Oh, they're available by mail order only. I'll have to remember to request some later.
Thanks for your time.
No, thank you for yours.
this freaking guy. Okay. Not missing anything else in here, right? And oh, I forgot I had a documents page over here. Now, I don't think I necessarily have to solve all this right here and now, right? I could possibly find answers elsewhere, because I'm guessing I'm supposed to give him those pills. And see, look at that, opened up 76 Forest Lane. Also, the cemetery did. All right, we're gonna hop over here. I want to see what's going on.
Egad, is this someone's room or a jungle?
Quite a fascinating array of plants in here. Not to mention the machinery on the table.
Seems like Juliet is very interested in getting extra credit.
This is Juliet's room that I think she's actually living in, perhaps? Or maybe this is just a room where she does a lot of side work?
I wonder what sort of fertilizer or growth tonic these plants are getting. Whatever it is, it's definitely working.
Oh, I can look at the books.
That's quite the book collection. It almost puts Adelaide's to shame.
All impeccably cataloged and organized as well, which makes the two missing volumes stand out even more.
Which would be the two from back at the house, then?
That's quite...
Nothing else changes here. Okay, good.
Those are the most vibrant flowers we've seen in a while. I bet they smell extra strong.
Yes, they certainly do.
It's a good thing you're the one with the nose. This plant makes Miles Jr. look like a single blade of grass.
Oh, poor Miles Jr.
They appear to be scientific scribblings. I can't make heads nor tails of them.
That makes two of us.
They appear to be scientific...
That makes two.
Is that all the same?
They appear to be...
That
Yeah.
makes...
Whoa! Flies?
They're just doing what flies do best.
Oh my god.
Etheric pressure. What a bunch of nonsense.
Well now, this is interesting.
Etheric effects. Flora. Is he crazy? Is who crazy? I mean, if you want to call him crazy for having his dead partner in his brain, I guess so. Larger, more vibrant flowers. Chlorophyll production seemingly triples. Root systems strengthen, increasing capacity to absorb nutrients. Conclusion: plants thrive from exposure to small etheric currents. Further experiments are needed to determine the long-term effects. Is my character crazy? I don't think he's crazy. The fauna. Brain is clearly affected, inducing a trance-like state, like Mama down below there, right? Muscle control lost, wings flap in predictable patterns. If animals with greater cognitive ability, including humans, are exposed to specific quantities of Aethericity, they will go into a stupor, appearing unresponsive or dead. So this is evidence pointing towards the daughter. Because this is basically the mom. This describes the mom to a T. So this is kind of saying that the daughter maybe not necessarily did this to the mom, but perhaps made the concoction that did it to her mom. I don't want to press a button willy-nilly.
I have no idea nor desire to know what purpose that thing has.
Are you going to finish this game today? I want to, yes. I don't know how much longer is left, but I'd like to finish it today, yeah. Not the full game. I don't have the full game. This is a preview copy which has one case in it and not the whole enchilada. But what is available, I would like to finish today. Yeah.
Just a bunch of technical nonsense. I can't understand a word of it.
Press the button. Whoa! Shit's getting real. What does it do to the flies? Do they go in like a catatonic state?
Oh, would you look at that?
I am looking at that.
Oh, would you look at that? Etheric.
Okay. So they're a little bit more hyper now? What? They're all over the place now. Let's try it again. Now they're back to being normal. Wait, what were they when I first started? Were they hyper? Oh my god, let's get out of here. Why are there water stains everywhere?
I'm guessing they're probably full of more scientific equipment or plant-related stuff.
Okay. They were hyper? They were hyper when I started? Alright, that's what I thought, because I made the comment once they went like this. Well, I'm going to leave them like this. I think. So, that's done. Let's go to the graveyard then.